One of the toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome to the home of the Florida State Seminoles, Doak Campbell Stadium in Tallahassee. As we'll see, the number 13 team in the country, the Duke Blue Devils, taking on a team that ranks in the top 5 in this conference, the Florida State Seminoles. For Yeeeeeeee Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. And the Blue Devils will kick it away to start us off. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. So the Florida State Seminoles offense will get the football first. And it was a rough showing last week, and it all started with the quarterback, Jesse.
Yeah, he looked lost in that last game out. I thought the defense did a really good job of confusing him, mixing up their looks and their pressure. So no different today. The defense obviously watched the film, and they're going to come out and they're going to try to do the exact same thing and get this guy rattled. So this quarterback, he has to know what to expect early in this one, David.
If I'm his offensive coordinator, I want to get started off on the right foot, man. Get the ground game going. Make it easy, because last week was such a disaster. We want to turn the page. We need some confidence. We need some good mojo. First drive, we need something good to happen early so we can forget about that last week.
Oh, they're after him. He'll pull it down. Finally forced out of bounds. Maybe a step shy of midfield. They'll mark it at the 49. And the Seminoles will snap it on 1st and 10. The offense changing the play. Looking to throw on 1st down. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Got his man to the left. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. The Seminoles have their offense in high gear. Leaves it with the back. Knocked down at the 27 after a pickup of 5.
And after a successful run like that on 1st down, if you're the offensive coordinator here, maybe you're thinking about being aggressive and potentially taking a shot, because even if it's incomplete now on 2nd, you only have a short amount of yards to go here on 3rd.
The Seminoles pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. From the red zone, looking for a man. He's forced out of bounds inside the 5 and the 4, and they save the touchdown, at least for now.
I mean, you can say that's a quarterback, or you can call him a running back. I mean, goodness gracious, he's dropping back to throw the football, but when he sees a hole, his eyes get big, and he just explodes through it. Everybody's trying to catch him, trying to get to him, just chewing up yards so easy.
And they've got him down after the short completion, but they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. They pushed it ahead to the 4. They'll try to cash in on 2nd and goal. Under fire. And he was going for the touchdown there, and they couldn't make the connection.
Well, I love the coverage on defense. In the red zone, everyone's got their eyes on the quarterback, and they're flying to the football, and you saw that there on the incompletion.
Looking for the touchdown on 3rd and goal. Lets it fly. Touchdown, Seminoles. Quick strike through the air for the score.
What a nice job by the offense. First drive of the game, they matriculated down the field, put themselves in a goal-to-go situation on 3rd down. It's not going to be easy throwing it, but they win the matchup, accurate throw, and they get paid.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. They march 78 yards down the field. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. Looks as if the returner will try and field this one. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So Duke's offense has the ball for the first time. Hopefully we'll see a performance today like the one that this guy had last week when basically he just ran wild through the defense.
He made that defense look silly. Out in the open field, he was making people miss, breaking tackles, scoring touchdown after touchdown. And this offense has vowed to find new ways to get him the football. So we're going to see something else that we haven't seen before because of this guy's unique talent in this one.
Yeah, and the defense, all eyes on him. That will be the main focus. More guys in the box. I wonder if it opens up the play-action game and the perimeter throws and maybe some big plays through the air because they know he is the man, he is the guy, he is priority number one.
Well, I'm sure there are a lot of emotions, a homecoming of sorts as he comes back to the place where he played as the head coach of the opposition.
You know it holds a special place in his heart. He's right now taking the field thinking about all the great memories he shared with his teammates.
Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. No room to return, but no problem after making a play like that, and they'll have it at the 25.
After watching that interception, I just wonder if this kid's too amped up tonight. He was so excited to take the field. He thought this was going to be a game that he could stat it up. He's going to have to do a better job tonight with his decision-making. That is not how you want to start a game.
Okay, guys, the Florida State offense returns to the field. That running game was impressive, taking them right down for a touchdown last time, David.
Yeah, just mauling. No secret play calls, just simply we are more physical than you, and we're pounding the football right at you, Palmer.
So if you're on offense this next drive, take a look at their safeties and see if they're creeping up into the box. Because of your success running the football, this might be time to take a shot down the field and play action.
That's reeled in. It's Jackson. They bring him down, but he's got a first and goal from the 10. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Noles will try to put one on the board on first and goal. Driving his way all the way down to the 3-yard line. They've got it down to the 3. Now it's second and goal. Quarterback making adjustments. Gonna sling it on second down. Touchdown, Noles! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
Nice job by the quarterback, hanging in the pocket, hanging in there. He knew he was going to take a lift. He took the lift, delivered a strike, and got the score.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point makes it 14-0. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Dynamite matchup this week in the ACC, fellas. Georgia Tech has the lead right now, but if this team has taught us anything over the years, it's that no lead is safe inside Bobby Dodd Stadium. They're up by a field goal over North Carolina. Any big changes in this ACC clash, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business, gentlemen.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin turning it on. And they'll bring him down after the long completion, a chunk play for the offense. The Blue Devils, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Looking down the middle. Through his hands and incomplete. He normally makes that catch every time. It's second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Sends it back in motion. To the air on second down. Throws to the wideout. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete.
And this defense, we know, they present a lot of challenges. You can see it right there, man. They shrink windows fast. They're a top 25 defense for a reason. You really better make sure you're dialed in today, or else they can make you pay in a hurry.
Another incompletion on third down. And now on fourth down, they'll try a field goal. This whole play is going to see if this kicker can operate in the sea of noise. And he's got it counted all the way to 55. Never in doubt. So after putting 3 on the board, the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Guys, here comes that Florida State offense back onto the field. They've come out red hot already with a 14-3 lead. Grabbed behind the line, it's Jackson.
Really good offenses are able to attack short. You've got to be able to attack the whole field to make you honor that underneath part, then the intermediate part, and then you take shots down the field. This will loosen up some shots for later in the game.
They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. Got his man downfield. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down. The Knowles racing to the line in the hurry-up.
Well, nice job hauling that pass in. I'll tell you, he keeps defenses on their heels. He really does. His speed is so scary. And I think back to my days in college. We used to play against the Seminoles when they had Peter Warrick and Laverne schools. And because of their game-breaking ability, it put so much pressure on our defense. I'll tell you, this guy's good enough to, I think, have played on that Seminole offense, and he would have gotten some looks. This guy can make some plays.
And they'll get off one more play before the end of the quarter. He wants to change this route. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. Caught near the sticks. It's White. Just what they'd hoped for on third down as they've got a first at the 32. We've come to the end of the period, and Florida State has the lead. They came out and jumped on them early in the first. Let's take a break and look at the first quarter stats. Now the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the second. First play of the period, first down here. Looking to throw on first down. Quickly to the tight end. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Behind the chains now on second and long. Give to the running back. Wrestled down at the 26. It's a gain of 4.
And these RPOs always put the defense in a bind. But listen, you give up the run, they get a short little gain, no harm, no foul.
Out of the shotgun on third down. They're working that left side. That'll be enough for a first down, and they've got it at the 16-yard line. The Seminoles come to the line with a new set of downs. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. This defense just can't get off the field. The offense unstoppable. Misfired on first down, back to the air on second. Gets rid of it. Snags it. He gets it in. Touchdown, Florida State. They've extended the lead and taken control here in Week 9.
How about the day for this young fella? 3 receiving touchdowns. Hey, defense, that guy's good. We might want to do something about it. Let's send 2 at him. Let's send 3 at him. We can't let this guy continue to beat us time and time again.
He'll try to tack on one more. And with the extra point, they're on top by 18. So it's a 77-yard touchdown drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Fielded in the end zone, it's Moore. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped. When he brought it out of the end zone, he'll be stopped at the 15. And Duke has the ball back, ready to go on the attack. This is a huge drive for this offense, down 21-3 and needing to get back in the game. He'll do it himself. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this. in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with.
There he goes. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. Productive half for this offense so far, but finally starting to get it in gear. 1st and 10. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in second and short, not a good job by this defense.
Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. And the Blue Devils are rolling down the field. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Oh, he wants it all. Makes the grab at the 10. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Blue Devils.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, gets you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. The returner will field it and try to get some field position. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. All right, guys, here comes the Florida State offense onto the field. They've been nothing short of spectacular so far. 3 drives, 3 touchdowns, and they'll try to make it 4 for 4. Looking downfield on first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Hey, man, if you're going to force incompletions when the QB's thrown to the tight end, you better be physical. Nice job with the hit, forcing that incompletion.
Wants to adjust the pattern. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. This time he's got his man. Makes the stop at the 33, but it's a 15-yard gain. And this set of downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. Wants to throw on first down. Firing to the right, complete. Breaks into the open. They get him down at the 49, but not before he picks up 15. The offense lining up for a first down play. To the air on first down. He's got an open man. He gets it to the 31-yard line. A big play for this offense. And the Seminoles have it with a 1st and 10. Wants to throw it. Makes the grab. And a nice grab with a defender right on him, and he's down at the 20. Looking to pass inside the red zone. He's got it on the run. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal. And the Seminoles want to move quickly. He's looking to throw. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Seminoles. Quick strike through the air for the score. He is dialed in. David, remember when we called Jameis Winston's debut? 27 passes, not one hit the ground. The 2 incompletions were caught out of bounds. This guy's locked in like that.
Locked in, dialed in. And when you're compared to Jameis Winston, and by the way, I mean, he was in fuego that night. It was awesome to be there. Those are the kind of guys that catapult you to the next level and bring Florida State back.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the ACC. Georgia Tech will need to mount a comeback, but those fans that were there when Calvin Johnson was a 2-time All-American know this game is not over. It's a close one right now. They're trailing by 1 to North Carolina. Never never know what's going to happen in the ACC, and we'll circle back if anything develops. Fellas?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final.
It's definitely too early to panic, but there's some bad feelings going on for this offense right now. You're way down on the scoreboard. I know we're still in the first half, but after that last play, it's pretty obvious. You can't run the ball.
Oh, he's got some space. And they'll bring him down after the long completion and explosive pass play for this offense. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence. From the 22 on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Finds his tight end. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. After the short completion, let's see if they go back to the air. They'll give it to the back. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. The Blue Devils have pushed it inside the 20.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big...
Looking for the end zone. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
Try to put something together, backed up a bit, starting at their own 13. Complete. Just find a way to make that first tackler whiff. He's out to the 21. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. The Seminoles can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Quarterback may change this route. Back to throw, and they've got to be aware of the clock. Dumps it off in the flats. There to make the stop, but he is a weapon out of the backfield in the short passing game, and they've got a 1st down. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Pressure coming. They get to him as he throws. Intercepted. Trying to take it back. Touchdown, Duke. And they turn it into a defensive score.
And they come up with a huge pick-6, and that is one of the reasons this defense has been so dominant all season long. They don't give up big plays, but they take the football away. And once they do, they've got better athletes than you do. They're hard to bring down. They can flip the game on a dime.
And the ball will make it into the end zone. No return on that one for a touchback. Waning seconds of the first half. Let's see just how aggressive they'll be. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. Rides the back on the option to give. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
All right, guys, looks like we've got a great one in Tallahassee going on. And how do we possibly begin without singing the praises of this receiver? His ability to find gaps, run textbook routes, and then show that breakaway speed. He simply is the total package. How this secondary responds, whether they try to double team him or get aggressive at the line, that'll be the story of this 2nd half. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Doak Campbell Stadium.
Thanks for that halftime report, Kevin. Just about set to get this 2nd half underway. And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. And the Duke offense heads back out onto the field, trailing by a couple couple of scores, they'd like to generate some confidence here early in the third quarter.
Down 2 possessions, the coaching staff met in at halftime, and they've probably scripted this opening drive. Just like they do at the start of the game, they've now got an idea of what plays they feel most confident in, what plays their quarterback is seeing the best to go out here and execute a scoring drive.
Well, and it's nice to get the ball first. Like, I got the first opportunity to close the gap a little bit, apply some great game pressure to these guys. So I think getting the ball first, driving down, scoring right here will be huge.
Listen to this crowd just shaking the girders of this. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. And the Blue Devils line up to punt it away. The punters have had the day off up to this point, first one of the game. He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. The Seminoles have it back. They'll try to get that offensive spear flaming. Might be calling a hot route. Looking to throw on 1st down. Finds the tight end. Tackle is made at the 44, but he picked up 10 yards and enough for a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Just not quite able to make the connection. It's incomplete.
His QB has been so comfortable all day long. Obviously having a ton of success. You've got to affect him. You've got to put some hits on him, those body blows, so you can make him wear out and physically feel you. This is the first time really getting to him. This defense needed this bad.
Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down.
And both these quarterbacks, man, they're showing off their ability to take off and scramble and make plays. Right here, it's a design pass. He's looking to make a play. What does he do? He sees some space, captures it, makes the big play with his feet, gets another 1st down. This guy can do that a lot.
Here comes the heat. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. They gave up the sack on 1st down. Now it's 2nd and 11. Wants to go up top. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. They've got it right on the edge of the red zone, but they face a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fears the pressure. There he goes. That's a fumble. He picks it up, still on his feet. Knocked down, but not before he gets the 1st down after recovering the fumble. And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. And you know the standard is indisputable video evidence, and the officials will change the call. The Seminoles will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. Looking to throw. Touchdown, no! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. He just makes it look so easy. Impressive run.
So impressive. Time and time again, he can buy time, make you look silly. And the defense is just kind of like, wait a minute, you got him? I got him? No? Well, no, he's got him.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. They put together a 65-yard drive for the score. And what a way to finish it with a 9-yard touchdown run. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. And Duke has the ball back, ready to go on the attack. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time time they had and hoping for better fortune this time around. Use the play fake, now to throw. He lost it high and deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
Well, at this juncture in the game, with how the scoreboard looks, no question this offense is going to have to throw to get back in the game, and it's going to be tricky now because the defense is expecting it. You're going to throw into a lot of big zone coverages with everybody's eyes on the quarterback. Not going to be easy.
Pulls it and fires to the left. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Well, I think for that play to work, you need to have some access and cushion coverage for the receiver to be able to do something with it after the catch. That time, the defender was just way too close, all over him. He tackles him for no gain.
And this offense just has to find a way to convert this third down, or else they are really in trouble. From the gun, wants to pass. And here's the third interception of the night. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover.
Such a great job by the defensive back, dropping beyond the sticks, understanding where the ball's going, breaking on the football, great eyes, great vision, and great hands. Looked like a wide receiver getting that INT.
Okay, guys, the Florida State offense returns to the field. How about that blocking up front in that running game last time as they just walked it down for a touchdown, David?
And the big boys up front doing their job, opening holes, the backs making plays, everything on the ground on that first drive worked.
And we know that this is the identity this coaching staff wants for this team, right? They want to be the most physical team on the field. Let's see if they can keep it up.
He's turning it on! The freshman called his own number and kept this drive moving. How about this dude going off script for the Noles, not necessarily known for his running ability?
Hey, make plays when they're there, right? I think that's one of the most important qualities of a quarterback is being able to make the right decision at the right time. And listen, they've had some great ones at Florida State. Looking for that next great one to take them over the top.
It's so nice as a quarterback when you've got a guy like that working for you in the slot. He has such a good feel to find the open spaces in the defense. Just makes life so much easier for his quarterback.
He's looking to throw. Trying to find the end zone. Touchdown, Florida State. And the route is on.
Big-time players make big plays in big games, man. It seems like each and every week when this guy has an opportunity in the end zone, he's coming up with a big one. That time, great job focusing and concentration. Defense not able to cover him. That's his now 10th receiving touchdown on the year.
On to attempt the try. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin.
A quick update on a notable game going on right now in the ACC. Georgia Tech will need to mount a comeback, but those fans that were there when Calvin Johnson was a two-time All-American know this game is not over. It's a close one right now. They're trailing by 1 to North Carolina. Any major changes in this ACC standoff, you'll hear about them first from us, gentlemen.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. And the Duke offense heads back out onto the field. Mistakes are going to happen, as they did on that last drive. Now, how will they respond, Jesse?
And this is the kind of guy who's going to take...
And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
This offense is going to have to come up with a plan to block this guy. He is an absolute monster, and he showed you all his tools on that sack.
Wants to fire on second down. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss.
The bad news is it's incomplete, but the good news was the quarterback, I think, made the right decision that time, actually throwing it away. He's been burned a couple times early in this one with some picks. in this game. And so that time, instead of trying to force the play and make something happen out of nothing.
And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
This has been a frustrating day. And I'm not sure it's going to get any better. You're already down huge. Listen, this offense can't protect this quarterback. They don't do anything right now. This defense has had their number all game long.
The Blue Devils will punt it away on 4th down. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. And you make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. Guys, here comes that Florida State offense back onto the field. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect it.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out everybody right now on the same page.
Here comes the offense on 1st and 10 from the 47. Looking downfield on 1st down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Quarterback making checks. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Unleashes one deep. To the end zone and is picked off.
Illegal forward offense.
So the offense, more than happy with the result of the play, will decline the penalty. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Here's a hit. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Ball bounced right to him, and he's on the move.
Yeah, and sometimes you get confused and you get lost when you're out on the field, but not that far. And I don't know how to explain this. I would love to give you words and break this down and be like, this is what he was thinking. I don't know what he was thinking.
After giving up the safety, they'll have to kick it away. Find some fresh air. Made a defender miss.
Returner is brought down at the 47.
Good field position to start this drive at their own 47. He'll start this drive going to the air. Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. A strike downfield. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. Looking for a productive play on 1st down. The give out of the gun. Breaks into the open. Makes the tackle at the 23-yard line. Give him 10 yards and enough for the 1st down.
And how about that? Right after they get the explosive play running the ball, they're going right back to the line of scrimmage for some tempo.
And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. So now it's 2nd and long. Back to pass. Fires to the middle. Just goes right through the wicket and brings up 3rd down. Man, he would be thinking about that one. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Making side adjustments here. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming. It's wise not to be too greedy, and they'll go ahead and send out the field goal unit. It's good. And that'll add 3 more to a lead that is already way out of hand. They keep pushing that lead out, and the kickoff team's getting some work. He'll return it. But he stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. final play of the quarter coming. Wants to throw on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Brown. They get him on the ground, and that'll be the final play of this third period. That's the end of the quarter, and Florida State has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. Will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the fourth. They go back to work with the first down in the final period of this one. Use the play fake, now to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Hauls it in. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll go to the ground. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5.
I like this guy as a running back because he can run between the tackles and he can also go outside. He can really do it all.
Looking for a physical attack from the gun. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line?
How about the job by this defense? They knew what they were getting into. A really good running back. We talked to him this week. It was the main focus point of this offense. Stopping the run game, stopping the run game. Boy, have they showed up and showed out and answered that challenge.
Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short.
Big moment here for the defense. Can you come up with one more stop? You've got the lead. It's 4th and short. You're kind of in no man's land, so you're expecting them to go for it. If you can get off the field right here, you can win this game.
He'll keep it himself, fighting off the defender.
And I love that decision by this quarterback. No monkeying around, man. Get to the spot, get the first down, lower your shoulder. I don't need a big play. I just want another set of downs. Nice job running the option, knowing where the first down marker is.
Not quite in rhythm there, incomplete. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. After the incompletion, they go back up top. The short hands, it's Brown. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down. And the Blue Devils come to the line with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, they'll try the middle.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. The Blue Devils come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Motion from the back. Wants to go up top. He's got him in the flat. He goes out of bounds right around the 10-yard line.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this.
The coach wants the officials to have another look at the monitor. Using a timeout here, thinks the call is going to end up going his way. Might have to give that coach a flag and a whistle. He was right on in his view of the play, and the officials agree and overturn the call. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. He's got it on the move. Touchdown, Blue Devils. Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
Yeah, nice pitch, nice catch. And listen, maybe this helps next game, right? Like, we're trying to find a rhythm, find something that works, find somebody to go to. And this offense is struggling. You're down by 1,000, but I like that they continue to fight.
Looks as if the hands team will be able to recover the ball. All right, guys, here comes the Florida State offense onto the field. They had this thing in a hammerlock at halftime, and now they are really ratcheting up the pressure, David. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. And the Knowles with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Running back searching for a hole. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. Ball at the 38. The defense will try to get a stop on 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Got the quick pass. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot him at the 24-yard line. New set of downs after the completion. They'll keep it on the ground. They want this clock to move. Able to make the stop after a gain of 2 to the 22. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Off the play fake. Fires to the wideout. Complete to the left. And he'll step out of bounds just short of the goal line. Almost a touchdown, but not in there yet. From the gun, looking for a man. Touchdown Seminoles! And they take it in for 6 more points. They're now in really good shape and get back into the win column as they extend the lead here late. Just blinding speed. Speed that almost paralyzes defenders.
When you got a quarterback with that much speed, you got to find tricky ways to put more speed on the field, spy the quarterback with somebody that's really, really fast. And even when you do, a lot of times he still makes plays because he's that dang fast and that explosive.
And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. And Duke has the ball back, ready to go on the attack. They took advantage of outstanding field position the last time they had it, and now they'll have... Oh, he's got some space. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a first down.
And this offense showing off the explosiveness, the big play down the field. This is so big because what it makes defenses do to react now. Now you scare them. Now you make them drop back a little bit. So that big passing play opens up this whole offense.
The entire complexion of this possession changed on that one play. Now they've got it 1st and 10 inside the 20. To the air on first down. Fakes to grab. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall.
Now, you put those slot receivers in there, and here's why you do it. You back them off the football a lot of times, but who's guarding them? A lot of times those are linebackers. Those are safeties. You get those good matchups where you can feature one of your speedsters, and a lot of times good things happen.
2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. Going to work on 2nd down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Looking to fire. Rushes on him. Got it in the middle. It's Vaughn. Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in.
And this game is obviously out of hand. But I think the fans would argue, too, at this point, like, all right, well, let's not throw checkdowns, right? Let's throw some deep balls and continue to open up this offense and keep fighting. I think that's what you want to see. You want to see your squad not quit. Keep fighting until the very end of the football game.
And he'll take it in for the touchdown. It won't have much impact on the outcome of the game, but it is a fabulous parting gift, a consolation prize, if you will.
And how about that? His 2nd receiving touchdown of the ball game. Find ways to get your athletes the ball. They'll do the rest. That's number 2. They better start playing some better defense, or number 3's coming soon.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. Bangs it through for an extra point. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
ACC action, fellas, and all week there's been intrigue about this one. Georgia Tech is currently up big right now in a game they'll be talking about in the ATL for some time. They're up by 19 over North Carolina. It wouldn't be the ACC if there weren't this kind of storyline, guys, and we promise to keep you posted.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Wants to go up top. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Jackson. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. It'll be 3rd and long. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Fires to the tight end. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down. The Noles come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. On the run, fires downfield. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Timeout is called. Clock stops. 13 seconds to go in the game. And they probably don't need to risk running a play here, but the head coach might want to rub it in just a little bit. Touchdown, Noles! Fit it in the window for the score. They push out that lead a bit and draw much closer to a win here in Week 9.
And you knew this one was over already, but how about an exclamation point to go with it? Another score for this offense. They've had themselves a great day, and the stats just continue to pile up.
Bringing it out. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. The DBs will back off a bit. Wants to go up top on first down. Under fire. Wait till the final whistle. It falls incomplete, and that's the ball game. They get the W, and with that being win number 6, looks as if they're going bowling, guys.
And that's a good moment for this squad, right? Like, you start every season, you have big goals, and usually starts with your conference championship and winning a national championship, maybe going to the playoffs. Everybody has different goals, but getting to a bowl is always sweet, and this team's eligible now.
I know the coaches are really happy about this, the AD and the fans, because they know what it means for the program, right? You're going to get those 15 extra practices at the end of the year to help develop young talent. Looking ahead to next season, but that's next season. There's still a lot of football left to go this year. Let's just see how good of a bowl game they can get to.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation.